Well, just move on now to the big story of the day that we have been tracking continuously since yesterday as well, where after data supporters took to rioting and destruction of property in Panchkula following the conviction of Gurmeet Rahim Singh, the state has now taken action against the district collector of Panchkula. The district collector has been removed from his post after the riots. Panchkula's DSP Ashok Kumar has also been removed. So finally the state taking some action. But is it too little in the day where nearly 30 people lost their lives after the riots took place, when in the rape verdict in the CBI court, he was convicted, the data chief was convicted, and after that we saw the chaos that followed, where data supporters took to rioting and destruction of property in Panchkula following the conviction of Gurmeet Rahim Singh. Now state swinging into action. They have removed the district collector of Panchkula, and you also have he's been removed from his post. The DSP as well has been removed.
Well, and for more on the story, let's go across live to Prashant, who joins us from Sirsa. Prashant, how's the situation on ground? We do understand that the law and order situation in Sirsa too, apart from Panchkula, was pretty bad yesterday. Are things under control now? Have the protesters and the followers of the data chief, have they been removed from that particular spot?
Well, Madhav, they have not been removed from that particular spot, but things have comparatively been better today, because we saw a large number of supporters actually trying to march on the roads, trying to create mayhem on the streets of Sirsa, but that could not happen because of the fact that the army was on standby, and also the paramilitary forces were trying their best to ensure that nothing untoward happened. But the fact still remains that despite Section 144 being imposed and also curfew being in place, how is it that so many people could enter, could trickle in the city called Sirsa? Because right from the first day it was feared that for the fact that it happens to be the den of Baba Ram Rahim, there would be people, and even as we speak, Madhav, there are at least 6,000 to 7,000 people who are still inside that particular dera, and we have been asked not to stay anywhere close to the gates of the dera because it's not safe for us, and clearly we are now being kept aside. So clearly, even as we speak, the situation continues to remain grim here. People are living in a sense of fear. In fact, the locals who live just next to the dera, they are living in a sense of fear. First, they had to face problems because of the 144, because of the curfew, and now they have to face problems because the dera supporters are on absolute rampage. We also saw some, destruction in Sirsa, where a paper mill was torched, a milk factory was torched. But today, the things have been comparatively, calmer. But it remains to be seen how the things progresses, because these 2 days would be very, very important for the fact that the Baba would be in Rohtak and the entire security personnel are on their toes trying to ensure that nothing untoward happens here.